I'm Brian. Welcome to Build a Place. Today's project is going to be interesting. The switch on this electric leaf blower does not function right. It will not let it come on. So we're going to take this thing apart and we're going to see if we can repair this switch to make it work again. First thing you want to do is make sure it's not powered up. So this has a real short cord. It's easy to see it's not powered up. So I looked at this and I determined I think I got to take this back cover off. There was 4 screws that support that or hold that cover on. So we'll take the rear cover off first. And then we're going to have to, after we do this, we'll break it in. Then I think we'll be able to break it in half long ways where this black section is. So let's get these screws off first. One more. And hopefully this will just pop right off. We don't know. Never taken this thing apart, so I don't know. It's all new to me. The cord's getting in the way every time I need to turn the screw. Okay, let's see if this comes off. Yes, seems to slide right off. Exposing the back of the motor. And that, just do a quick inspection of the motor. Seems to be still in pretty good condition. There's a little bit of dust in there. I'll get that cleaned up before I put it back together. Dust in motors aren't very good. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like 8 screws that hold this. It looks like it's going to break right here in the middle, all across here. So plan is to take these 8 screws out and break it in half, and should be able to see the switch up in that housing. Yeah, because this whole half is, you can't break just this handle out. You gotta take the whole half of this black section apart. 2, looks like so far the screws are all the same length. I'm looking, making sure I don't have them mixed up, but they're all the same size, same length. So I don't think it's gonna matter which. Don't have to have a separate pile. This one's down a little bit deep. And for some reason, I'm not getting ahead of that one. I want to come back to that one. Like I had the same problem on this one. Those don't. I think they changed the type of head. Those don't seem like these are Phillips head. Those look like almost, can't see very well, but it looks like they're almost like they look like Torx. So I'm going to have to get some light down in there and look and see what they are. No, they're just, I think they're just full of dirt. Yeah, they're Phillips. They just had a lot of dirt down in there. Yeah, it's a lot of dirt. See if I can get this one to back off here. I have to clean those off before putting them back in, because I don't know, that one will be able to tighten them up with all that dirt down in the Phillips recess. They're all the way loose. Naturally, they ain't going to come out. They're loose. See if a magnet will take it out. Yep. Put these off the side because they need to be cleaned before putting it back together. This one don't look like it's going to need a mirror magnet. Well, it's loose, so it's bound to come out at some point. So now I'm going to try to get these screws off to the side. Try to break this in half. There may be something in there latching it, so I may have to get something to pry it. It looks, well, it's like I forgot one screw. The screw here on the bottom. It's not going to come out. Here I counted them all up and still missed the one. Take this magnet, see if I can. That one won't come out either. There, I got it with the magnet on the side. Okay, get the magnet out of the way, get this out of the way. Now let's see if it comes apart. Still seems like something's holding it. I think there's something's catching down under here, I believe. I think there's something latching there, but I don't see any. Oh no, there was one more screw all the way down in here. Didn't even see it. Get that one out, and then maybe it'll come apart. So there's more than 8 screws. It's still a little bit tight. See if I can get that screw out, because I know I'll drop it somewhere. There it is. The other one still didn't want to fall out. Okay. Seems like it's coming apart now. There it goes. Came apart pretty easy. Okay, here is our thumb wheel for our switch. That's what's not working. Okay, I'm looking at this a little closer. I brought the camera a little closer so you can see it. But it appears as though this lever is activated by this wheel, which has a lot of dirt and dust on it, and it comes back and pushes against this pivot piece, and then that's what turns the micro switch on. So that turns the micro switch on and off. So I think what may be our problem is this is kind of wearing a little bit, and there's some dirt there. I'm thinking that I'm getting some resistance in that area there. So I have some old, like a silicon Sil Glide or whatever. It's something, contains silicon. It's something I've had for, as you can tell, a very long time laying around. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that on a Q-tip, and I'm gonna lubricate this edge right here. We're gonna see if that helps any. And I'll put a little bit on this pin too. That probably won't hurt to have some on that pin. We'll see how that works now. We got to act like we got the... Nope, still don't. Oops, it's going to push out. It'd work better if it was still in the housing. Until it's not in the housing. Well, nope. Well, it will activate now where it wouldn't earlier. So that may help a little bit. Let's see, that's all the way at that point. I'm going to get something, I'm going to clean a little bit of that dust off. Take a acid brush. I'm going to try to leave everything where it's at. I don't want to change anything. There's a lot of dirt there. That could be kind of causing my problem too. Clean that area. At least now it's working. So that may have been my problem all along, and just that was needing to be lubricated. I don't want to put a whole lot of lubricant on there because that's just going to collect dust. So I was going to put more on there, but I think that's probably need to clean some of this excess off. Now, making sure that pin lines up with that hole is going to be a challenge, I bet. Some of this dust out of here. Put this back on easily, put it back on where it belongs. And like I said, hopefully mount that. Let's bring it all the way back. Better chance of that piece hitting. No, I still don't want to. Oh, no, it does. There, it's turning on and off now. So that was a fix. That was a kind of easy fix. Now all we gotta do is put it all back together and make sure it still runs. I was just putting all these screws back where they came from. Trying to remember where they all came from. Now the screwdriver is magnetized. Just keep putting all these screws back on until they're all back where they came from. And then I'm going to look at the motor real quick. This is one that needs to be cleaned out. So I just keep putting all the screws back on, and then once I get this half done, then we'll put the back on. Install the back cover back where it was. I believe it went on that direction. So that's what it looks like it goes. Yep, that's where it goes. Got 4 screws to put on for the back cover. And this will be ready to take it out, and we'll see if we can blow a few leaves with it. Today's probably not a good day to blow leaves because the wind is really blowing out there good now, and the leaves are going everywhere. But I think we still try it. All right, we're done. Time to test it. Let's try this switch out, see how well it works. Oh yeah, full blast. Turn it off, turn it right back on. Success. Well, that's it for the Worx electric leaf blower. If you like this repair, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to Build a Place, and leave me comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.